Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be filming a super bold eye look, which is this look right here. And yeah, so we're just going to jump right into this look, get right to it. So stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Alright, so now we're going to do my foundation with the shade 385, which is one of Rihanna's latest shades. I went ahead and did my brows off camera, so I don't have to worry about those. And now I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'll just wet it and blend this out everywhere. Ignore my face. I was playing around with some red eyeshadow and then I took it off. So it looks weird. Alright, so this is how the foundation looks. I say it's a perfect match. The one that Sephora recommended me was not a match at all. And now we're gonna use the concealer in the shade 360. I got this shade from Sephora, and this is the shade that Makeup Shayla recommended, and we're kind of the same color. I think she's just a little bit more warmer than I am, but we're about to use it. Alright, so after we put that on our face, I'm gonna go ahead and contour with the Match Stick in Truffle. And now we're just going to blend out the concealer. One thing I will say about this concealer is it is super creamy, which I actually like. I really like the fact that this is like a creamy concealer, because it makes me cream makes me feel like it's more moisturizing as a concealer. Plus I have dry skin under I have dry skin everywhere, but my eyes tend to look dry, so being creamy will definitely help. Alright, and now I'm going to blend out this contour. And then I'm going to just blend out this concealer. I usually use a smaller one for my nose, but I don't know where it is. And then sometimes I feel like it's like too dry when it's blending out, so I just spray it this, and it like makes it move around more. And if you can see, the concealer is really light and then the contour is dark, so it creates more definition in my face. And then I'm gonna set the concealer with this Peach Perfect by Too Faced. And I'm also gonna use this makeup bullet, which is super cool. I love this thing. And I just push it into my under eye because that's where I get the driest. And it starts to crease up. And then my forehead. I'll just dust all the powder off my face. Dusted the powder off my face. I am going to use the Zulu Palette by Juvia's Place on my eyes. And the first thing I'm gonna do is take this yellow shade and I'm gonna use the Morphe E23 and dip that in there. And blend it all over like so. And then I'm gonna come up a little bit higher because we're gonna put another color right under it. All right, so now that we have that color all over, I'm gonna take the what is this one? The M505, and I'm gonna dip it in this orange color. And I'm gonna tap the excess off. And the reason that we stopped doing our face, like I didn't put powder and everything on my face, is just in case I have any fallout, I can dust it off and then put the powder all over my face, and it won't leave any stains, scratches, or marks. I actually really love Juvia's Place palettes. I actually have a bunch of them. I really love these palettes because the pans are so big and they're super pigmented. Like, I really appreciate the size of the pans that Juvia gives us. And like, as you can see, I have some extra eyeshadow down there, and we could just go in and cover that up. I feel like when you do your makeup first and then you do your eyeshadow, it requires you to be a little bit neater and definitely less messy. Like, you can't just be making a mess everywhere. And I said I was gonna add this hot pink color, but I don't know. I think I want to add one that is like a little more hot pinkish. So I'm gonna just go see if I can find another one. So look at this. And then I'm gonna show you guys what color I come up with. BRB. So I'm gonna take the hot pink color right here in this matte book by the Crayon case. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab this M333. It's just like a shader, big fluffy packing brush, and I'm gonna just dip into there, and I'm gonna start packing that color on. And then once I pack it on, I am gonna take this is the M332, and I'm gonna dip it in there, and I'm gonna begin blending up. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So to be able to fix this part, I'm just gonna take the Fenty concealer that I used in the shade 360, and I'm gonna put some right under my eye on each side. And then blend it out. And there we go. Perfect. And now I'm going to take the Cover Effects that I always use in the shade N80 and this big old E1 that I love so much because I love big brushes. I don't know why, but I just do. And I'm going to pack this powder foundation all over my face. And to contour, like for my powder, because remember I did the liquid earlier, but I also like to do a powder contour at the end just to give it more definition. Like, you can kind of see the cast of the shadow from the Fenty stick, but I want to really give my face a definition. Like, I really want to define and carve out my face. So I am going to take this contour situation. I don't even know how to say this, but it's the cutest thing ever. It is by the Crayon case, and I am going to take Bobby at the bottom right there, and contour. And I'm also using this brush by MAC. I forgot the name of it because I've had it so long that the fact that it says MAC or the numbers has wore off. This is like probably one of the first brushes I bought when I started doing makeup. I love it. And then I just gently go down my nose. I don't really do too much when it comes to my nose contour because I don't want it to look fake. And then I go back here. I call it getting rid of my chub chub. And that pretty much completes my face. I'm just gonna add blush and highlight, but the highlight that I'm gonna use is Trophy, which is also in this adorable little palette that I love so much. Like, I just think this is the cutest thing, and clearly I just bought it because it's barely touched. So I'm gonna take this Morphe Y13 and I'm gonna stick it in Trophy. And then I'm gonna highlight my face. And boom, boom. So then I'm gonna spray my face with the Mario Badescu spray just to, you know, moisturize it a little bit. And then once that dries down, I will add some blush. Where is it? Cool. So it looks pretty dry, and I also like that the Fenty is still very like creamy. Like, even though I've set it and everything, it's still giving me like a really creamy, pretty finish. And I really like matte looks, and I like matte foundation, and I use matte foundations, but I still have to moisturize a lot just because I don't want my face to look too dry, because once it looks dry, it starts to dry out and you can start seeing like the eczema that I actually have on my face and all that, and we don't want that. Plus, it's about to be spring and then summer, so, you know, gotta start practicing that glow. And this blush that I'm using is like super neutral, super nude. It's called Nude to Me, and it's by NYX. It's one of their ombre blushes, and I really love this brush. I have ran out of this blush 3 times and I have bought it. I do have some other blushes by them, but I just want it to be like a super bronzy glow today. And then throw some mascara on. This is the Makeup Shade Love with Maybelline. And then I'm gonna do it off camera, but I'm gonna add the Fly Liner by Fenty Beauty. And I'm gonna also add some lashes to this look. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do lashes and liner, and then I'll be back to show you guys the final look. All right, so I am back. I just added lashes and lips. I used the Fenty Beauty Unbutton Nude with a dark brown liner and got this color. And I really love this color. I think it's about to be one of my new holy grails. Like, it is so pretty. And I love Fenty Beauty liquid lipsticks. Like, they're really thin, so you can really like blend them in, and you know, they're not too thick, and I really like them. So yeah, that's the lip I added. And then I added some lashes by it's like a jasmine brown and Eyelure. I got them from Ulta. They're really pretty. And then I curled my hair. So yeah, this is the look. All complete, all done, and thank you guys for watching my video.